On the grand stage of Las Vegas, thousands of people held their breath in anticipation. The stage, prepared for the biggest surprise of the 2025 tour, was covered in an unusual silence. Taylor Swift's concerts were usually filled with screams and applause, but tonight was different. It was as if everyone sensed that something extraordinary was about to happen. When the lights suddenly went out, only a single spotlight remained at the center of the stage. In that beam of light appeared a sight no one had expected. Taylor Swift stepped onto the stage in a vintage showgirl costume. The outfit evoked the classic Las Vegas shows of the 1950s, but with a modern twist. The costume was covered in thousands of tiny crystal beads, sparkling and reflecting the lights to dazzle the audience. But this was not just an eye-catching stage outfit. Sharp-eyed fans began to notice that the crystals weren't randomly placed. They formed a complex but deliberate pattern. In the front rows sat a young woman named Jennifer, who quickly pulled out her phone to take pictures of the costume. She was one of those obsessive fans who examined every detail about Taylor Swift, and she felt that something was off about this costume. Zooming in on the photos, she saw that the crystals followed a geometric arrangement. This was no random design. It was a code, deliberately placed. When the concert ended, Jennifer rushed to her social media accounts. On Reddit's most popular Taylor Swift forum, she posted, "Is there a hidden message in the costume?" As she uploaded the photos, fans from all over the world began to analyze them. Mark Johnson, a mathematics student, dove into the patterns on the costume. Having taken visual analysis courses at MIT, he was familiar with encrypted messages. He enlarged the photos, charted the positions of the crystals, and tested different cipher methods. By 4 in the morning, he had his eureka moment. "This is Morse code," he shouted in his empty lab. The larger crystals represented dashes, the smaller ones dots. When he finally decoded it, the words shocked him. The signal lives. This discovery unleashed a storm on social media. Thousands of fans began examining every detail of the costume. But the mystery didn't end there. Dr. Sarah Chun, an MIT sound engineering specialist, decided to analyze the video footage of the concert from a scientific perspective. Her findings stunned everyone. The costume's design wasn't just Morse code. It also visually represented a specific sound frequency. The density and positioning of the crystals perfectly mirrored the waveform of a 432 Hz frequency. This costume was designed like a visual frequency recorder, Dr. Chin told her academic peers. It's as if Taylor Swift is presenting music not just as sound, but as sight. Meanwhile, reports emerged of strange experiences among fans who had attended the concert. Emma Rodriguez, a 23-year-old student, couldn't forget the dream she had the night after. In it, she saw shadows dancing inside a giant mirror, shadows moving in the exact patterns of the crystals on Taylor's costume. Emma wasn't alone. Hundreds of fans posted online about having similar dreams. They all described the same vision, shadows inside a mirror, dancing in sync with the costume's patterns. Even more bizarre were the technological malfunctions. Photographer Jake Martinez said that at the costume's brightest moment, his smartphone completely froze. When he restarted it, all of his concert photos were gone, but a mysterious audio file appeared in his gallery. Playing it revealed a continuous tone at 432 Hz. The media soon caught on, and headlines went global. The New York Times ran, "Taylor Swift's mysterious costume baffles the scientific world." The Guardian headlined, "Music or Science? Swift's new form of art." Conspiracy theorists dove deeper. YouTuber Alex Turner uploaded a 2-hour video claiming the costume was part of a global communication network. According to him, Taylor Swift wasn't just a performer. She was part of a cutting-edge technological experiment. This costume may have been designed to communicate directly with the human subconscious, Turner argued. 432 Hz aligns with the brain's alpha waves. This could be a new form of subliminal messaging. Music industry experts took a more cautious stance. Dr. Robert Williams of Berkeley's Music Technology Department offered a different perspective. Taylor Swift has always pushed boundaries. This could be a new form of art that merges auditory and visual experience. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift's management and producers made no comment. Their silence only fueled speculation. Fans combed through her Instagram posts for hidden clues, analyzing every emoji and caption. As research on the costume deepened, more details surfaced. Dr. Lisa Thompson, a Harvard neurologist, studied its visual effects. She found that the way the crystals reflected light stimulated specific neurons in the retina. The reflected light patterns could trigger unique activity in the visual cortex, Dr. Thompson explained. The dreams fans are experiencing may be a delayed effect of this neural activation. These scientific insights added yet another dimension. What began as a pop culture phenomenon had become a multidisciplinary mystery spanning neuroscience, acoustics, and visual art. The costume's designer, Italian fashion artist Giorgio Monteverdi, only deepened the mystery. When pressed by reporters, he brushed them off with a cryptic reply. Art speaks, not the artist. On social media, #ShowgirlCode went viral. Millions speculated about the costume's secrets, from mathematical formulas to occult symbolism. Professor David Martinez, a semiotics expert at the University of London, analyzed it from a cultural perspective. This is postmodern art colliding with the digital age. Taylor Swift is breaking the boundaries of traditional performance and turning the audience into active participants. The costume's impact wasn't limited to strange dreams and tech glitches. Many fans reported a surge of creativity afterward. Painter Maria Santos said she entered the most inspired period of her life, producing abstract works modeled after the costume's crystal patterns. Musician Tom Anderson turned melodies from his dreams into real compositions. It's like that costume woke up dormant creative centers in my brain, he said. Scientists took notice. Dr. Amanda Foster of UCLA used brain imaging to study fans exposed to the costume. Preliminary results showed heightened activity in regions associated with creativity. Not everyone saw it positively. Some conservative groups called it a tool of subliminal manipulation and staged protests against Taylor Swift. Complaints even poured into the FCC. Ethics philosopher Dr. Rachel Green weighed in. If this costume truly affects people's minds, where do we draw the ethical line? As debates raged, more scientists joined the fray. CERN physicists tested whether the crystals had quantum properties. MIT researchers analyzed their electromagnetic behavior. The results were shocking. The crystals weren't ordinary glass or plastic, but crafted from a rare element composite. They displayed piezoelectric properties, amplifying certain frequencies. Digging deeper, Dr. Chen discovered that each crystal was calibrated to resonate at different frequencies, together creating harmonies aligned with the body's natural rhythms. This isn't just a costume, she told her colleagues. It's the most advanced example of wearable technology, a living instrument that interacts with the human body. The discovery drew attention from tech giants. Apple and Google reportedly tried to reach out to Taylor's team, sensing that the future of wearable tech might lie in that costume. But Taylor and her team remained silent, only posting crystal emojis on social media, teasing fans with minimalist hints. Fashion houses tried to replicate the look, launching collections with crystal-embedded designs. Yet none could recreate the mysterious effect of the original. Monteverdi's atelier became a fortress, hounded by journalists. His assistant would only say, "The maestro is very busy." But strange lights and vibrations spilling from the studio suggested secret experiments were still underway. A month later, Taylor Swift's next performance became the most anticipated event in the world. What surprise would she unveil next? The costume's secret remained unsolved, but its influence grew. Science, art, and technology converged around it, forging new collaborations. The Showgirl Code seemed destined to become one of the greatest multidisciplinary mysteries of modern times. And Taylor Swift, as always, stood at the center of the chaos with a quiet smile. The enigmatic sparkle in her eyes hinted that even greater surprises were yet to come.